Welcome, welcome, welcome on to the Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A, and this is the Ready Talk Boxing Show where we talk boxing. You're ready, I'm ready. Let's go and get straight into it. Why really is this a must fight? Caleb Plant versus Caleb Truax, the battle of the Calebs. Honestly, it's not that bad of a fight. Maybe the opponent, how you rate Truax, might be not as high, but in actuality, this is a fight that takes place all the time. You know, it's mandatory. This is Caleb Plant's mandatory. I know everyone's saying it's a shit fight, but we're going to talk about how this fight and how this fight came place and why this fight is. Like, again, this is Caleb Plant's mandatory. Remember, he beat Jose Zucataki in 2019. After that, he fought a voluntary in a low competition in Mike Lee. Then after that, he fought his mandatory in Vincent Feigenbund. So he won the title in 2019, and within a year time, he defended it twice. And like I said, he won it, and then 6 months later, he did a voluntary. And then 6 months after the voluntary, he did his mandatory. Now, if you remember, PBC was trying really hard to set him up with Peter Quillin. But remember, they gave that eliminator, the IBF eliminator, between Peter Quillin and Caleb Truax. Remember that fight? It ended in a headbutt. It turned out to be a no contest. It was supposed to be a rematch between Caleb Truax and Peter Quillin. Fucking Truax ruins his Achilles heels. So, in for that fill-in was Angulo. Angulo ends up upsetting Peter Quillin. So, okay. So you won the eliminator. Let's give Caleb Truax his shot back at the eliminator, because it was a no contest with Quillin. So now it's supposed to be Angulo and Caleb Truax for the final eliminator. But what happens? Fucking Truax gets some medical illness right before the fight, and they fill in a undercard replacement, Vladimir Hernandez. He ends up upsetting Angulo. So the three people that was involved in the final eliminator, Truax, a fucked up Achilles on one opportunity, illness in the second opportunity. So he gets his shot back again. He beats some guy, some toss-up gimme fight. He beats him, and now it's within Caleb Plant's mandatory year time. So that's how this fight is. This is nothing but Caleb Plant's mandatory. It was supposed to be Quillin. That's who they really wanted. They wanted the hot name of Peter Quillin. He fucking no contest with Caleb Truax. Then he, in the rematch, Truax pulls his Achilles, gets filled in by Angulo. Angulo does the upset. Then he fucking supposed to fight Truax again, like I said. He fucking got his illness. Everyone just kept messing up. And when it's time to go, it's time to go. It's mandatory time. And the highest one is Caleb Truax. He's the one out of those three eliminators. He won. He won. He won on a bullshit opponent who probably shouldn't have been an eliminator, but he won. Quillin lost, Angulo lost, Truax won. Caleb Plant's mandatory. It's within a year time. And that's how we are. That's what's happening on January 30th. The Double RT Boxing Show. I don't like the fight, but I like Caleb Plant, so I'll watch the mandatory. It's what it is. Yildirim and Canelo, Steve Rolls. No, Rolls was a manager. Sir Meta and Triple G. Fucking Lomachenko and Corolla. It's mandatories are all over the place. All over the place. Anthony Joshua's whole career, he's always getting shitted on for what? Mandatories. This ain't nothing but if he wants that Canelo fight, Caleb Plant has to fight this fight. There's no way he could fight Canelo without keeping his belt. Same way Canelo can't be undisputed without fighting Adeville Yildirim. So if Caleb Plant has the same dreams of being undisputed, he has to fight Caleb Truax. Thank you for your time and support.